Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, the bonds to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone, much respect to you brothers out there that's preaching this word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth, tabernacle David, and hopeful elect and speckled bird. I want to say shalom. So I'm on my lunch break, so I'm going to kind of go through this real quick. And so pretty much I saw this article, and hey, they really want you to be eligible to get the jab by April 19th, you know, and that goes into that Operation Warp Speed, that goes into the devil knowing that he has but a short time to rule this earth. All right, so I'm going to read a little bit of this, and I have another article as well that I want to get into. So it says President Joe Biden was set to announce Tuesday that he is shaving about 2 weeks off his May 1st deadline for states to make all adults eligible for Crown Royal vaccines, with the states gradually expanding eligible beyond such priority groups as older people and essential frontline workers. The president plans to announce that every adult in the U.S. will be eligible by April 19th. All right, so I'm in it right there. All right, so yeah, you know, us going out there on the highways and byways week in and week out and doing these sit downs, hey, literally the kingdom of heaven is like literally around the corner. So once they make the vaccines mandatory, next thing you're gonna look up, you're gonna have the chip, which is gonna be mandatory. You know, this is all to get the people ready. Get the people ready for that chip. All right, so I'm gonna get a couple scriptures, and then I'm gonna go to the other article as well that I got. This is Revelation. I'm gonna get 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell there, that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down unto you. All right, who's the devil? All right, that's so-called white man Esau, Edom. All right. Is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So these people, all right, these Edomites that are in rulership, know that they have but a short time to rule this earth. All right, and they coming down with that great wrath. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get 2nd Esdras, and I'll come back to that. This is 2nd Esdras 6, and I'm gonna start at verse 6. Then I considered these things, and they were made through me alone, and through none other but me also. They shall be in, and by none other. Then answered I, said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or what or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? And he said unto me, for Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. So that's what we're seeing, man. All right, so Esau, Edom. All right, the Edomites, the so-called white people, are in rulership right now, and their kingdom is falling. They know it. They can see it, man. That's why they're going with that Operation Warp Speed. Hey, let's make these vaccines mandatory, man. All right, let's get these chips out. All right, because they know that they have but a short time to rule this earth. So they're pushing out everything, man. All right, and literally, the kingdom of heaven for us is literally around the corner. And literally around the corner. I'm going to go back to Revelation 12. This is Revelation 12 in verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. All right, which keep the commandments of power and have the testimony of Yahushua Mashiach. All right, that's who he's really coming after. All right, because he's realizing, hey, if we go after the ones that believe in Yahushua, that believe in Yahweh Shemiah, hey, we can slow down the process of us getting out of power. But what they don't realize is, that standard's gonna be lifted up in these last days. All right, so we're not supposed to fear, and we're supposed to wholeheartedly trust in Yahweh Shemiah in these last days. All right, no matter what happens, trust in Yahweh Shemiah. Matter of fact, this is Revelation 14 and 12. Here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of power and have the faith of Yahushua. I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Right, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord Yahweh Shemiah from henceforth, yea, the spirit, that they may rest from their labors and the works do follow them. So, hey, just have patience. And if you end up dying in this truth, hey, you just resting, man. Your labor in this work, hey, it's going to be remembered. Yahushua and the angels, Yahweh, hey, they seen the works that you have done, that you have labored for this truth, and you're going to get a crown of glory for that. All right, so call Elohim La Yahweh Shemiah for that, man. All right, so I'm gonna go to the other article that I got. Give me 1 second while I pull it up. This is give me 1 second, it's taking all day. So pretty much it says new Crown Royal variants have changed the game, and vaccines will not be enough. We need global maximal suppression. Hey, this is the Lord's movie, man. This is the Lord's movie. What these bug out people don't realize, man. All right, what these people are realizing. Well, we can see clearly that their medicine is trash, man. We're not supposed to trust in the devil. We're not supposed to trust in his medicine, man. This is Job 13:4. But ye are forgers of lies. You are physicians of no value. You see that? Forgers of lies and physicians of no value. And I wouldn't be surprised, you know, this is me just speaking as a man. I wouldn't be surprised if these nations get together and you know, do some research and be like, oh man, Edom put out that Crown Royal for all of us to get poisoned, take that vaccine. You know, that's just me speaking as a man. And for them to come together and hey, we gotta take these niggas out. All right, it's just me speaking as a man, man. All right. Matter of fact, this is 1 Timothy 6:20. O Timothy, keep that which is committed to thy trust. Avoid profane and vain babbling in opposition of science falsely so called. You see that? So we're supposed to avoid their false science, man. All right, because with their science is all bugged out, man. But science, real science it means to know, and they don't really know nothing, man. Or they do know it, but they pushing out that false science. They pushing out the false medicines, which this is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 38:4. The Lord Yahweh Shemiah have created medicines out of the earth, and he that is wise will not hoard them. All right, so the Lord has created medicines out of the earth for us to use. All right, but that doesn't mean disregard Yahweh Shemiah, because you have dudes out there that will take the medicines, but we're not reverence, but we're not come unto Yahweh Shemiah. Hey, you're gonna get jacked up anyway. So use the medicines and trust and have patience in Yahweh Shemiah. All right, so I'm gonna read a little bit more on this little article. Let me click on it real quick. Give me 1 second while that boots up. Let me see. It says, at the end of 2020, there was a strong hope that high levels of vaccinations would see humanity finally gain the upper hand over the Crown Royal. And they have vain hope in the wrong things, man. What they don't realize, hey, we praising the Yahweh Shemiah for all these variants to come. All right, this is of the Lord. This is the Lord's movie. And we want this place to be taken down. We want all hell break loose so we can get into the kingdom of heaven, because the kingdom of heaven is literally around the corner. All right, the viruses that causes Crown Royal 19 is an ideal scenario that the virus would be contained at a very low levels without further societal dispersion or significant numbers of death. But since then, new variants of concern have emerged and spread worldwide, putting current pandemic control efforts, including vaccinations, at risk of being derailed. Hey, once again, all I can say is all praises Yahweh Shemiah for that, man. The Lord, all right, what it is, hey, this is the Lord's movie. This is the Lord's chess game. And the Lord got you beat, man. The Lord got you beat. So no matter what you do, you can't escape it, you know? So I'm going to get a couple scriptures on that. This is, go to it real quick. This is 2 Ezra 16. I love getting this. This is, let me see. Actually, this is 2 Ezra 16, verse 5. Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? These plagues are sent. And what we're seeing right now is different variants, different strains of the Crown Royale. May a man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may one quench the fire in the stubble when it begun to burn, or may one turn away the arrow that is shot of an archer? Can you do that? Can you do that? No. All right. But you realize this is the Lord's plan, man. Verse 8, the mighty Lord Yahweh sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? Who is he that can drive them away? No one. So if the Lord Yahweh pronounced the evil upon this wicked ass place, all right, you can't drive it away, man. All right, you cannot drive it away. I'm gonna jump down to verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, and the arrows that shooteth as a sharp, and it shall not miss, and began to be shot in the ends of the world. All right, the nuclear missiles. All right, and that's what's coming next as well. All right, the nuclear missiles. You can't drive them away. Hey, they might, you know, just me speaking as a man, they might not even push the buttons. The Lord may have an angel to push the buttons for the nuclear missiles to start shooting, man. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. You see that? The plagues are sent, and they're not going to be driven away unless Yahweh Shemiah says so, until these nuclear missiles hit this wicked ass place, man. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna get Sirach, and I'm gonna close out. I said I gotta go in. All right, so we're coming in some trying times, and these are the times that you have to have patience, man. Really have patience and trust in Yahweh Shemiah. So this is Sirach 2, and I'm gonna start at verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve Yahweh Shemiah, prepare thy soul for temptation. All right, these are the time. Prepare your soul for temptation. All right, they're going to if you don't have the vaccination, if you don't have the mark of the beast, hey, you can't buy and sell, man. You can't come in. All right, but these are the times that you got to trust in Yahweh Shemiah. All right, if he said his servants shall eat, his servants are going to eat. Set their heart aright and constantly endure, and make no haste in the time of trouble. That's what we're not supposed to do. Make no haste in the time of trouble. Don't go ahead, get the jab. Don't go ahead, get the vaccine, man. All right? Wait on it. Have patience. No matter what it looks like in front of your eyes, man. Have patience in Yahweh Shemiah. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at that last end. All right, you see that? All right? So right now you're just bearing it. And then, hey, you understand that you got a crown waiting for you. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take it cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. That's what you're supposed to do. Have patience. For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. And like I always like to say, man, you know, you put the gold in the fire, and that gold is in the fire, and it puts up, and you know, being burned through that fire, all the dross, all the impurities are taken out. And that's what the Lord is doing to his elect out here in these last days. All right, so you can go, matter of fact, I'm gonna get verse 10 for the sake of time. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in Yahweh Shemiah was confounded, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken, or whom did he ever despise that call upon him? All right, so we look at our forefathers that trust in Yahweh Shemiah and they wasn't confounded. And so you gotta realize, hey, we are our forefathers coming back. And so we gotta trust and believe in Yahweh Shemiah. All right. So with that, Lord willing, it's edifying.